Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of United Talks Pods, and you're welcome to the Takeaway Show. And I'm your host, DJ El Pablo. And basically, it's about 24 hours since the game between Manchester United, that epic 3-0 win between Manchester United and Athletic Bilbao at the Mamés Stadium. Now, we're going to just talk about 5 things we learned from the game, from Manchester United's incredible win over Athletic Club. And basically, it is only just the first leg, but this is what it means for Manchester United going forward. And these are 5 things we learned from the game. The first thing, basically, is that Bruno Fernandes is the beating heart of this United side, and has been since 2020 when he joined Manchester United. Now, he stepped up on the big stage yet again, scoring a composed penalty and adding another well-taken goal from before halftime. Right now, his leadership, vision, ability to control the tempo was crucial in this match. And once United had the numerical advantage, it showed that United had control due to the fact that Bruno was present in the team. And where would we be without a man like Bruno Fernandes? But moving forward with Bruno in his form, United have a real talisman who thrives under pressure. And he said it recently that we love the pressure, and we love to thrive under pressure, and essential for both the return leg and a potential final in Bilbao in 3 weeks' time. But this is one foot in, and most definitely an opportunity for us to basically prepare very well for the return leg, because I believe that Athletic Bilbao are going to come really aggressive. And they're gonna come really hard on us if we don't take time and we don't play and prepare properly, especially when it comes to, running and dealing with things. And then number 2, basically, is Casemiro is back to his best, or has been back for the last couple of, months and all of that, especially since the year began in 2025. Now, a goal, a dominant midfield performance, and nearly a second with a header off the post. Casemiro was everywhere. He broke up play, dictated rhythm, and looked sharp physically and mentally. Moving forward, basically, a revitalized Casemiro adds skill and experience. Basically, two things that United would need if we want to lift silverware and push for a very strong league finish, especially this season with the few number of games we have left. Let's just push for that and not really focus on the league, but focus on Europe and try to get some points when we can in the league. At least this next 3 to 4 weeks are very crucial in our running in this season. Right now, number 3, United can soak pressure and punish on the break. Athletic Club came out aggressive and nearly capitalized on an early chance that Andre Onana saved. But United remained composed, soaked up the pressure, held possession, kept possession for a long time, and were clinical when it mattered, aided by Amorim's tactical discipline and a quick transitional game. Now, this result proves that United can play with control and composure and from home and away from home in Europe in a very tough place in the Mamés Stadium. A key trait if we want to go all the way, especially for the future. And this is a good learning situation for the upcoming or the young players who are coming up in this team, on this United side. Now, we move over to number 4. Amorim's tactical flexibility is starting to show, or has been showing for the last couple of months. Now, from starting with a back 3 to managing the game with a patient, possession-based second half display, Amorim showed pragmatism and composure. He introduced De Ligt and Ahmad sensibly, maintaining control and fitness across the squad. And one thing that was amazing about that is that we didn't lose the spine of the team. They still remained the same, even though we brought Mount in and all of that. But yeah. Now, Amorim's adaptability is also helping this United side become more and more tactically mature. Something that fans haven't seen consistently since Sir Alex Ferguson's era. And we've seen a very stubborn manager who is set in his ways, who has said it time and again, and we believe that and we back him, that this is the way and it is his way or no way. Now, number 5, confidence is growing, and so is squad depth. From Garnacho's consistent threat to Mazraoui's impact and Ugate's slick passing, United's depth and youthful energy were on display. The bench also looked stronger, with De Ligt and Ahmad getting vital minutes. Confidence is surging at the right time, and the whole squad looks engaged. A huge positive with a potential European final and a domestic running ahead. So it's very important that, we stay patient and keep our powders dry, as one of our very big YouTube creators will say. Now, the truth is, if we're going to talk about this, it is obviously 1 foot in the final, but there's still much work to be done. That is basically to sum this all up with all the 5 things we've learned. 1 foot in the final, but there is still much work to be done. And the much work to be done is play the game against Brentford, try to get valuable points in that game, and then move on to play against Bilbao and finish the job. If possible, if we've scored at least 2 or 3 goals, we can even try the youngsters who probably must have been played in the weekend to give them minutes and experience, right? I won't be surprised if, especially in the weekend, we see someone like Chido Obi get a start, just to give Rasmus a rest and prepare him ahead of the return leg. So it is very important. Now, this commanding 3-0 away win doesn't just put United 1 foot in the Europa League final. It signals a cohesive identity that is forming under Rúben Amorim, and the squad is responding to his philosophy. Big players are performing, and the belief is back, especially with players like Harry Maguire. Now, we've had a roller coaster season. We have not really had an up and up season. We've just been having a few up and downs here and there. But it is good. It's a good sign that United are on the way and we are rebuilding. And I see a lot of people losing a lot of patience with the squad and saying, this squad cannot do anything. I had somebody who said this squad cannot win anything with regards to, trophies or play in the Champions League. And I said to the person, I'm like, the question is not about winning. The question is not about this current team, because I can assure you that this current team will not be the same team that will play in Champions League next season. But Amorim has also said that it's not about the Champions League. It's about building a team. We have a lot of problems and we need to deal with them. So that's pretty much all the 5 things. If we're going to talk about everything we learned from this game, we're going to spend the whole day here. But I just need to do this quick one before we do the pre-match press conference preview, review, and then we can go on to do the match preview for the game against Brentford. But it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, goodbye, and God bless. Come on, United.